to another episode of the Michigan Dynasty. We hit our off season for season number 8. A couple of guys went to the east in East Lansing. They are done, but we don't care. Since Michigan So, Michigan. As we look at some of these guys' cells and hard cells and stuff like that. We can scout 3 more players. Now that we've gotten rid of the guys that are off to other schools. Michigan. We look here at the University of Michigan. And as we recruit, we're going to move through the off-season. Take a look at our schedule for the final season of the Dynasty. Michigan. We look at a recruiting class. So far, that is number 1 in the country with 11 5-stars, 4 4-stars. This recruiting tree is awesome. So, let's go scout some more guys. Juan Jean-Pierre. So, now that we have more guys on our recruiting board, Michigan. So now, with a full recruiting class, recruiting board, Bruce Dixon commits out of Belleville, Michigan. So does Johnny Wick out of Gillette, Wyoming. So we had another quarterback. Monty Cantwell, Canton, Ohio. Or Dublin, Ohio, sorry. Commits to the University of Michigan. We lost Shane Pierre to Pitt. So we'll pick somebody else to add as his replacement. From the transfer portal. We'll pick this guy out of Toledo. Come visit us, the Michigan Wolverine football program. Visit. So, going into next week, recruiting. And we don't get anybody. We lose 4 more. LSU, Notre Dame, Kentucky, and Ohio State take somebody. Time to pick up 4 more guys. These are strictly going to be guys that we need. So, now you look at we've filled up our recruiting board again. Dylan Nix. And then we will go to the final week. We'll pass next week. We'll hit National Signing Day. Brad Koenig commits. Edward Lewis commits. Those are the only 2. It's Hawkinson and Reddick go to Miami, Ohio, and Clemson, respectively. But National Signing Day. 2 others went to UNC and, Illinois and Miami, Ohio. We end with 31 commits. Still doesn't matter. We signed the best class in the country. So, So, we have 3 athletes. Tony Brooks is going to be a tight end. Yates, Lane Yates, is going to be a defensive tackle. Johnny Wick, is actually going to turn into a running back. Kanatukara is the best coming in a freshman. Oh, our other guy did go. So he's the best coming in as a freshman. Next week, we level up. Elite recruiter. Awesome. Training results. Nowaski, McSurdy, LaFleur, Everett. Look at all these guys that are 90 plus. And then 89, 88, 87s, 86s, and so on. Our quarterback room. The freshmen of our freshmen. We'll have to see next week. Spring practice comes up. We probably won't run a full practice this year. We need 15 coach credits. So there. So, we're not going to do much of a recruiting class this year, as it is the final season. Our final schedule is like this. We're going to play UMass at home, not on the road. FCS, and then we go to Mississippi State to have a Rose Bowl rematch. Then we get USC, Oregon, and Northwestern at home. Then Indiana on the road, Illinois on the road, Minnesota at home, Michigan State at home, Raleigh. Then we go to Washington, and then we go to Ohio State. Season number 8 is going to be fun to play, to watch. Let's take a look at our depth chart, see what our starters are going to be. It'll be George Kanatukara. Kanatukara will start as a freshman. The number 1 guy in the nation really does deserve it. We'll see how he can do. As we go. Deep accuracy isn't really there, but he is still our number one quarterback in the nation. So, Michigan. We are going to redshirt a couple of guys. Obviously, we are not going to redshirt Kanatakara. Johnny Wick will be a redshirt. We're in a redshirt mock. Turpin, Casper, Noriga, Schaefer, and that is it. But Michigan, our preseason top 25. Georgia, Michigan, Oregon, Penn State, Nebraska, Miami, Cal, Oklahoma, defending champs Mississippi State, Wisconsin, Florida, Louisville, LSU, Notre Dame, Texas Tech, USC, Stanford, Washington, Tennessee, NC State, Illinois, Texas, TCU, Colorado, and Ohio State. We'll see how everybody shakes out. The conference prediction. Michigan projected to finish third in the Big Ten again. But we might also have some preseason All-Americans. We do. Javier Nowacki, Storm Everett. That is it for the first team. Preseason second team All-Americans. We have Malachi Combs, Lois LaFleur, Orlando Waddy, and CJ Camp-Moyer. Big Ten, Javier Nowacki, Bobby, Clint McSurdy, Storm Everett, and Malachi Combs, and Lois LaFleur, Orlando Waddy, and CJ Camp-Moyer, all preseason first team Big Ten All-Americans, all Big Ten. For the second team, we have Denton McMillan, Noah York, Brad Cohen, Denton Bohannon, Jay Coker, and that's it. Michigan will go into next season. Actually, our schedule is not going to start with UMass in week 1. We're not going to play the FCS school this year. We're going to bring a Power 4 school. Bring them to the big house. You know, we never got redemption. We lost to Texas a couple years ago in 2024, or a few years ago now. So we're going to bring Texas back to the big house. So that is our schedule. Our new schedule will look like this. Again, UMass, Texas, Mississippi State, and we scroll through the Big Ten schedule here. Michigan looks to get it off right. Wolverines. Starting week 0. Simulate week 0. We'll play FCS, or we'll play UMass next week. Top 25. Looks like this. Bunch of schools. Only 4 schools in the top 25 played games last week. this week. California LSU is going to be the big game. We'll see how the defending champs go. Coach contracts. We're contracted through 2034. But 2030, like I said, will be our last season. Records go back to 2017. We went 8-5, 10-3, 9-4, 2-4, 12-2, 13-1, 2023, 15-0, 10-3 with the Las Vegas Bowl victory. In 24, 25 was 8-5 with the loss in the Reliant Quest Bowl. 26, we lost in the national championship game. 27, national champs. 28, national champs. 29, we lost in the Rose Bowl. In 2030, we we'll get into it. Michigan. We're running a bit of a different playbook this year. We run a generic option. We'll run a spread option offense. This year we're going to get some practice at it before we end this episode. We'll run more of an option attack with our new quarterback. So there's Kanatu Kara. There's the starter running back for Michigan, McMillan. Dayton McMillan will be the starting running back for Michigan. So, they're newly banned this game. We're back here a lot, and there's a bad read by Kanatu Kara. Oh, he pitched it the wrong way. And McMillan. And just run a few more option plays here in practice. And the ball's out. Fumble. Got to pitch faster. There you go. Nice job by Denton McMillan in this move. McMillan, good play. They finally actually made the right read. But, did you see our defense as well? Oh, and that ball was bent. See Bannon. You see Bannon and McMillan are going to be the committee running backs. This year. And Michigan. We'll see you next episode when we play UMass. Thanks for watching.